Here you are.
Hi everyone, Sarah here with the paper cut. It is Thursday night. I think. No, it is. First I want to pull up and make sure I'm on here.
I can't find you yet. But
Well, I saw me for a minute. Oh no, wait, that was last week. Okay, so
yeah, I see it now.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hang on a second. I gotta find me. Are you sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, I see me too. All right, so we're here. It's Thursday night. Sorry we're a little late. I'm actually out of town this weekend, going to visit Mitra, and out of town on Monday, so I was trying to get some labels printed so they're ready to go on Monday, out in the shop. Keeping everybody busy. So I was in there printing stuff, and then I came in here. I had to reconnect Restream. It's always something. And that's kind of what my post was about earlier. It's because lately I feel like I'm always in chaos. And I don't want to always be in chaos. So I need to find the balance between work and the things I love, which I do love this part of work. I just don't like some of the other parts of work. But they're necessary with running a business. So anyways, yeah, I just need to get back to balancing that out. So today was a little bit more about me. I rode my Peloton, I went and got my nails done, and I also went and sat and watched my eagles for a little bit, which with the snow, I couldn't get as close as I normally get, but there was one sitting on their nest. So anyways, and my mom's got a story about balance too, but I've got a few things to do because I did not get my thing die cut that I wanted to get done. So while I'm die cutting and weeding, my mom will tell you her story about balance and the picture. And that's not her, by the way.
That's not me. That's a ballerina.
So anyways, yeah, it's just, and then when I was doing tonight's, I was like, well, this kind of looks a lot like my last week one with black and white, but my sister-in-law posted a card and I was kind of inspired by that. And then we had the balance conversation, and then my mom had her balance conversation, and then I was looking for a photo, and then they're in black and white, and so that's how we ended up where we're at. So anyways, let's go down to the table, because you probably actually want to see what we're doing next week, which we did get all those kits shipped out today. So, okay. Oh, do I have video? Do I have sound?
Oh, yes, they hear you.
Okay, they hear me. I forgot. I normally turn the sound up on my phone to check, and I forgot to do that. So, oh, and now I'm down on the table.
Yep.
So, okay. Okay, so here we are. So our fun with mini ink cubes it's this one, which we're pouncing on it. So we've done this before with brush blending. There's a little spot on there. Bummer. We've done that before with brush blending. I'm just going to try this really quick. Sometimes it worked. Yay. Anyways, we've done it before, and you get a much cleaner edge, where this one I pounced on it instead, and it gives you a little bit more texture in here. But if you don't like that look, you're welcome to brush blend. So that's always an option. Then we have some debossed that we're applying ink to. And then this is just applying direct to paper, but on our hop sack, so you get that textured background. Or if you don't like that look, there's a piece in there that's smooth, so you could always do that instead. And then this is on that same, this one is actually my favorite one. And I don't usually send get well cards, so you could make this whatever you wanted. But that's kind of doing direct to paper too. So, and the one thing that is nice about the mini ink cubes is if you don't have paper that matches this, like we just took white paper and used our little ink cube and went around it. So anyways, that's our little fun with mini ink cubes. So we've got that. I'm going to set them where I don't lose them. And then we had our flippin' fun. So my picture was this one. I did change the colors slightly because I had made this one for my flip it insert one. And then I just did a circle card, and this one doesn't flip at all, just as a card to add to it. And I did that one, and this is all using the same stamp set. But like the red didn't do it for me. I needed to do blue. So I switched it and did blue instead of red. But I think it's super cute either way. So in our flip and fun, we'll be doing those three. And if you're highly disappointed about getting blue instead of red, you can let me know and I will make it right for you. So, okay. Now, today, we are doing black and white, and I am going to, and I have an idea, but I don't know exactly, and I probably don't even have all the stuff in here with me. Imagine that. But I am going to die cut this. Now, sometimes when I layer white on white, I'll do a couple things. I will layer... There's different shades of white, okay, or different textures. So this, and I don't actually like that on that one. So there's different shades, yeah. So one of these is I think this is I gotta feel them. This is the Nina Classic Crest, and see it's not as bright white as the 100 pound. You probably can't tell on the video, but you could add another texture into there, okay, when you're doing white on white. And that's what I'm going to do. And then you could add a little black, which that's what we're going to do also. So, but I am going to die cut this. And while I'm die cutting this, and the other thing I like to do sometimes when I'm doing white on white is doing 2 layers of my die cut. So I'm going to die cut this, and my mom is going to tell you her dancing story.
Dancing story. It's more of a balance story.
A balance
dancing
dancing story.
I was talking to my instructor on Tuesday night, and I was watching another young professional team working on some lifts, and I said to my instructor, oh yeah, back in the late 90s, my instructor at that time tried to teach my husband and me a lift, and we never got off the ground, quite literally. So he said, well, Sue, it's not too hard. He said, you're right. Tammy told you that, and that's absolutely correct. The person who is doing the lifting is really not lifting. That leader is assisting, and the follower is actually lifting herself, and that leader is just assisting, helping. So he said, here, let me show you how. So we started to do a few things, and
he's not a huge guy. He's not a huge man.
No, he's like 5'8" and maybe 150 pounds. I don't
He's
know.
the one that danced with her during the showcase.
Yes.
If you watched the showcase.
Yeah.
So he's not like a big brawny guy.
No, not at all. So he said, I said, well, I'm not going to do that. Maybe next week, Chuck. I'll do that next week. And he said, well, let me show you some more. So he showed me some more, and he got me into some positions, and so he said, okay, we did it once, we did it twice, we did it 3 times, and the 4th time I thought we were just going to do a little bit of prep work, and before I knew it, I was up in the air, and he was twirling around with me on top. Oh my word, I was scared to death. Just absolutely scared to death. I think I probably blew out his eardrums because it was quite unexpected, really. I didn't expect that. So now I want to do it again, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it for this year's showcase. So stay tuned.
I did ask that.
Yeah, right. Maybe if I get a little more practice, a lot more practice actually. It was fun, and
And
it
she
was
held her
challenging.
plank.
Yeah.
She held like a plank in the air.
Yes.
Like
yes. He's
trying to hold a plank on the ground is hard, much less mid-air.
So yesterday I was talking to Chuck's wife, my instructor's wife, and I said, "So did Chuck tell you what we did?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, "Sue, that was so brave, and I know you were so scared, but you held your pose perfectly, and that's what helped to make that happen." So yay for me, yay for Chuck. Oh my gosh, he's such a great instructor. I love it.
So, and she probably wouldn't have done it had he told her they were doing it first.
No, no, I wouldn't have. If he said, "Okay, now we're going to try the real thing," I would have said, "No, we're not going to do that." Sir, what is the name of this dye?
You know what? Unfortunately, this is a impression obsession die. So,
Oh, okay.
I am sorry. I just don't have many dyes that I would like to do this with. And they're like out of business. So I do apologize for that. If you are like dead set on doing this, I have, and you can ask a couple people, I've loaned out my dyes to people. Like I'll mail it to you if you promise to mail it back. So, so yes, I don't know whose dye this is, and I do know whose dye this is. It's just discontinued. And I'm gonna actually see Mitra because, like I said, I'm flying there, and I'm a little bit petrified because I'm not normally a scared, apprehensive flyer, but there's been a few crashes lately that I'm a little bit uncomfortable with. I know I can't do anything, and when Jake and Kirsten were leaving for their vacation, there was that one that happened over the river, the midair, and Kirsten was freaking out, and I told her it's the safest travel for the amount of planes that take off, so I was telling her the exact same thing, and then last night she's like telling me the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. But anyways, so I will ask Mitra because I think she did sell some of the rights to her dyes to somebody. So I will ask her that question, and I'm going there just for funsies. I haven't seen her for a while, and it'll be good for me to just get away. Although I'm probably taking my computer. So there you go. And I'm going to cut this out in black too. And then I am going to spray adhesive. I'm going to go in my stamp room, and I'm going to you would think I'm in my stamp room, but I'm actually in my camera room. I've got a bigger stamp room. And I'm going to spray adhesive those together, because sometimes when I do white on white, I like to pile it up a little bit higher to give it a little bit more dimension so it doesn't fall into the background as much. So, I cut off one of my petals.
Brian says, Becky and Brian don't want to punch that one out.
You guys don't want to do this one? No. Really? I never give you bad ones to die cut. Okay, maybe a few. And maybe there was one last time. Yeah, they did not enjoy that inlaid frame one. So no, I won't give you this one to die cut, because I think I did this one for a class once, so it is a little bit sticky.
Oh, Carrie Bush says it's blizzarding in Colorado, so you're going east though, Sarah.
I am going east, but when I talked to Mitra earlier in the week, she told me that they were supposed to get snow yesterday, but then she said it was a bust. The snow did not happen. So I told her that I expected it to be gone if it did snow, because I have seen enough of the white stuff for a while. Shoveling, yeah, I don't mind shoveling, but when you're doing a lot of it over a short period of time, it gets a little bit annoying. So the other thing that I'm going to get is my white embossing powder, because I like accenting cards with a black word swatch that are embossed in white. So yeah, I think if I gave this to Brian and Becky, actually I'm not going to be around on Monday, so if I wanted to do it, I could give it to them on Monday, and I wouldn't be here to listen to them cursing me out. Yeah. But I won't do that. I don't know if Becky's on or not, but no, I will not do that to you guys. Because yeah, you can tell that this one has seen its better days. And I didn't, sometimes I'll use wax paper in like rub wax paper, or not wax paper, a dryer sheet over the die before die cutting it. So I'll just take a dryer sheet, crumple it up, and go like this, and that helps it release a little bit better. So, all right, so let's go. I'm gonna just go, oh no, I do have my spray adhesive in here, I think. Or maybe I don't. Okay, hang on. I'm going to go spray adhesive really quick just because that'll be easier. Oh, no, I do. Geez, I can't make up my mind. So we did get all of the kits out. Most of them Brian and Becky got out yesterday, because Wednesdays I'm not in the office anymore. And that's one of the things that I'm just getting used to my new like grandma-ing. And I know I was doing that since last year, but I don't know, just since December it's I don't know, my life's been a little chaotic. And I don't mean for it to be. So anyways, yes, this is a very pretty die. And I will ask Mitra if she sold these dies to somebody. Because she was telling me that somebody was looking at buying like her line of dies. So that would be nice, because that one's a pretty one. So now I'm just deciding. Yeah, see, it's a little bit, well, you guys can't see, but it's a little bit different texture in the background. Plus, it's a hair different in a shade of color.
I tried to comment, and I can't get this to work.
You can't comment?
No, I can't.
Now, I do like to do my white layer in the background. And let me see if I have a piece of, or my, just a very thin border of black. You know, I know that you're probably not supposed to do that in a clean and simple. So this one could go either way, where you could do it or you could not do it. So this I think is 5 3/8, or 3 7/8. Yeah, and so I'm going to cut this by 5 1/8. This is a size layer that I use a lot. And then if I was cutting my black piece of paper, which this is black, it's actually a black metallic, so it's not as dark of a black as I want. So I'm just in my little box behind me, seeing if I have a scrap piece of black back here. I probably do, but who knows? I have a lot of stuff back here. Hang on. I found a piece of black. I mean, I do like the black metallic, but it's just not as dark black. So now if I wanted to do a really, really thin layer, you know, if I want to 4, it would be a 1/16 of an inch, which is good. So I'm going to go just a hair under 4 and a hair under 5 1/4. A skosh. And we'll see if that's enough. So yeah, I feel like I did close to the same, like I did like a black and white last week too, but oh well. I'm giving myself some grace for doing 2 things that are close to the same. So, okay. So I'm going to put that on there, and I am going to go get my white embossing powder, and we're going to do some words on black and add that. Now, you guys see this a lot in classes, and I actually did it in this card, where I don't like to put words, like I'll put words in the corner, and they're usually an equal border over here. But when I'm putting a word like in the middle, I do like to anchor it down with something. So I don't like it just floating there. So yeah, look at my nails kind of match my my colors. I don't know if you can tell. I got the chrome over the top of them, so they're like really shiny.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. But anyways, I do like to balance or anchor my words, you know, with a strip. And you'll see that. I'll do that a lot on cards. So, hang on one second. I am going to use this set of words from Brass and Bliss, which I actually think it's discontinued. But I'm going to ask them. I really like that set just because it's got a little bit of everything on it. Okay, white embossing powder. This one says it's the world's greatest, so we're going to find out in just a minute whether it's the world's greatest or not. And I'm going to get my VersaFine pad and a clear block. Let's see, what do we want to do? Well, let's do a couple different, because I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm feeling. And actually, I'm going to emboss it on our skin black. The skin black is the blackest black, which I do really like that. And I don't use it that often, so I want to actually see how the skin black embosses. So let's check that out. And maybe we'll just use just because maybe you want to send somebody a card just because. Just because you're thinking of them.
Just because they need a hug.
Just because they need a hug, yep. I do have more of my skin black if I did a bad stamping job.
Denise said she just sent you a post in Messenger of her using this beautiful die cut.
Oh.
Perhaps you could show it. I love its simplicity. Let's see if I can find that.
Okay. In Messenger, Facebook Messenger, okay.
Let me get over there.
I think, oh, this actually embosses very nice. This is the skin black. So if my mom can't get there, I'll get there.
And I'm just changing over to paper cut account right now.
Okay. I'll get there. I'm not sure that I like how that U and the R go together, so I'm gonna just switch this. But I do like that. So, thinking of you. Maybe we'll do this one. So yeah, I apologize for showing a stamp that is no longer, or a die that's no longer available. Okay. It on the paper cut page?
Oh, that's where I have to go. Okay.
Yeah.
On the paper cut.
You have to be on the paper cut Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then there should be an inbox. And usually you can see it on in the inbox. So sometimes I'll get where the powder will stick to the paper and then I'll get little white spots. But the skin, and I don't know if I was just lucky the first time. Where it embossed really well. I got a couple little spots on this one. What?
I get it. Hold on.
Okay. So I think I might use the just because. So anyways, okay, so let's trim that. Did you find it? Because we can, if afterwards I can always I can always find it and then post it in the comments.
Okay.
Or on the Paper Cut fan page.
All right. I'm feeling really challenged tonight. Usually I'm not. That's my way of.
And I haven't totally decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I was thinking of getting a little, no, hang on people. Sometimes it takes me 3 ways to get to where I want to go.
Sarah, didn't you say the skin line was discontinued?
Yes, the skin line
Yes.
is discontinued,
All right.
but it still should be there because we've had some left. It's been on the sale page. Next week is our final birthday week specials. So on the sale page, I believe there's going to be discontinued cardstocks. So the skin will probably be there depending on how much is left. That reminds me that I need to go check that. And then there will be also another special going on next week after the cardstock special. So
what brand of white embossing powder did you use?
it's a good one. It says it's the world's greatest embossing powder. It has sales at stampamania.com.
Okay.
And yeah, it has worked pretty good. I like it for a white.
So Denise is saying that she used your pearlized white and purple cardstock that she purchased at the convention in Hamburg, New York.
That was a while ago, Denise.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been to Hamburg since 19. But yay. Oh, on the sample she used those two? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm stamping this again because
Eat your soup. What does that mean?
Oh, Brian gave me some.
Brian. This is Bridget Navafeld.
Oh, Bridget. Bridget is Brian's sister, and she made some soup.
Yeah, Bridget.
Yeah, Bridget. Hi, thank you, Bridget.
I didn't recognize the name.
I had time for the bread, so I ate some bread. Brian asked me too, did I get a chance to eat? And I said, no, I didn't get a chance to eat yet. And I said, but I had time for some bread. So, thank you. You're always taking care of me. Cause yeah, I'm not a good one at eating lunch here. In fact, I'm bad at it, which that's not a good practice to be in. I can't decide on my words, so sorry. There we go. I'm gonna like this one.
What is on sale this week? I should post a.
Yeah, on the sale page, there is like slimline cards, mini slimline cards and envelopes, circle cards, circle layers, mostly that stuff. Oh, and the 3-panel cards. So what I showed last week, the 3-panel cards that I showed last week are on the sale page. And that's going to be coming down shortly because I need to put up the card stocks. And then, yeah, the card stocks will probably go up this weekend. Even though I'm not supposed to be working, I will get those up. All right, now I'm finally happy. Okay. So I'm balancing this with the little black edge and I could do my birthday down there. I was looking for one that was like a bigger one. Actually, I'm not even sure how I'm going to do my words yet. I'm still undecided. And I might do the "You're the best." I kind of do like some littler words.
So I will go flying like Baby did in
What?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say before. Earlier when I was looking for a picture, I asked my mom, and it was a picture of Dirty Dancing, and I'm like, "Is this what you did?" And she said, "Kind of."
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
I didn't go flying up though. I mean, I did go up, but I didn't do it the way she did it. And when Chuck wanted to show me some things, and I was watching the younger instructors practicing their things, I said, "Oh my God, they're not even doing it on soft landing. You know, if they miss, it's going to be the floor."
Yeah.
And I don't want to go down that way.
No, I don't want you to go down that way either.
Yeah. So I said to Chuck, "Well, we'll have to find a lake."
A lake, yeah. Because that was from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still haven't decided how I'm putting this together, but we're going to just get started. So yeah.
Yeah, Denise Post said, yes, that was before COVID that you were there.
Yep. So, and yes, I will find your sample and I'll get it posted.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Because yes, I love that. And I might actually do it up in that corner and then balance it out with that down there. But I might intersect them. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Are you going to be in the Scrapbook Expo in Puyallup this year?
No. Okay. So 4 shows. Let's just talk about this. And I'm going to attach this down. Hang on one second. I'm going to attach this down. And I am going to use foam tape to pop up my little leaves. However, I might just use foam tape on the edge down here and then push these down just to give them a little bit of dimension. And I do have pearls, so I'm going to find a pearl. So anyways, let's talk about shows for a minute. And I'm looking for my glue pen.
So before you do that, yes, Marion, I really miss Patrick Swayze, and it would be amazing to dance with him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Such talent. Oh my gosh.
So for shows, like the paper cut is listed on a few show pages, but I am actually not taking a booth there. It's Brass and Bliss is taking a booth, and at the expo shows, where we're listed, it'll be a booth like that's, I believe it'll be incorporated with the Brass and Bliss booth. And they've done that for the last couple of years. It'll just be a little bit bigger presence. At the stamp shows, the paper cut is listed, but Brass and Bliss is not listed. So it'll be mostly a paper cut booth, I believe, with some Brass and Bliss stuff in it also, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I am going to a few of them. I'm not going to all of them. Like, they will be in Allentown in March. I believe that's the first. Or no. Well, you'd have to look at the Brass and Bliss show schedule. But the paper cut is listed in Allentown in March. I will not be at that one. But then Akron I will be at, and I'm teaching. And I'm not teaching any repeat cards, that I'm doing on my Thursday nights. So those are different cards that will be in person. And then I will be at the Mega Meet, but I'm not teaching. And I will be at West Springfield, and I think I'm teaching. Well, actually, I'm not sure. But I will be at Cincinnati, and I will be teaching there. So yeah, it's a little bit different, and now I'm going to throw traveling into my mix of trying to find my balance of my biking and my grandbaby sitting and my ego watching. And that's why I just need to, every once in a while, take a little time for myself like I did today. I just said, I'll get to work when I get to work. I'm going to get my nails done.
Go back here.
And to attach this, I'm just going to use a scrap piece of cardstock and push down because I don't want to use my...
Will you be in Akron? I didn't hear you.
Yes,
say,
I will be in Akron.
All right.
And now
When will you be in Akron?
it's the last weekend in April.
Okay, great.
It's the Adventure in Stamping show.
Thank you.
Now, like this one, I could have taken... I should have left this a little bit longer and taken a little twine around one end. Or maybe I do my happy birthday on there. I don't know. But let's get these on there. So yeah, it's kind of like a partnership with Brass and Bliss.
Oh, Sherry Wakas just got on. She likes that die. Where is it from?
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry.
The
Sorry.
die is from Impression Obsession. And I will be seeing Mitra this weekend and asking her, like, if she sold the rights to the die to somebody else.
Sarah, do the triple circle scallop or square window overlays layer?
The triple... the slimline ones?
I don't know. It just says the triple circle.
Yeah, I think that's what they mean, is the slimline.
Linda Meyer is asking.
Yeah, they do not layer together, no. The slimline layers are cut slightly bigger, so you can layer on, a solid piece of paper behind there.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Now I'm going to try and find the ones that fit. And I can't remember who sent me this little picker-upper, but it's great. And so I apologize. I want to say it was Jean Vader.
So Sarah, if you ever go to Puyallup, I want to go there.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have friends that live in Puyallup.
Oh, you do? Well, Brass and Bliss will be there, so our stuff will be there, but I won't be there.
Okay.
But if they ever ask me to go, then I can.
When is that Puyallup show?
I am not sure.
Scrapbook Expo. Let me go see.
I know this little do-jobby thing is meant for gems, but it works really good at picking up little pieces of paper too. Well, usually it does. There we go. I don't know if I put them all back on there right. I don't really think it matters. And like I said, nobody's going to call me and say, you put the wrong ones on the wrong ones. Or, you know what, if they do.
May 30th and 31st, I think.
Okay, I do want to go get a little pearl for in the middle of there. And then, yes, I'm either going to do the You're the Best down here to kind of balance that out. Or I'm going to do the Happy Birthday going across the bottom. I think I like the You're the Best. So, all right, and then I'm going to add a pearl to it. Oh man, I thought this was going to be like a easy card, quick and easy card. It wasn't because I wasn't totally prepared, but that's okay. Today we're giving Sarah some slack.
So, yeah, thanks, Sherry. Yeah, Puyallup is May 30th and 31st. So, Kathleen is only 15 minutes
From Puyallup?
Hmm?
She's only 15 minutes from Puyallup?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to pop that up. And then I am going to add just some pearls randomly, which I'm not good at random gem additions, but so does Kathleen go to?
I don't know. Kathleen, do you go to that show? Denise said some of her friends do diamond art, and she tried it. Instead of using the wax that comes in the kit, I use the jewel picker. It works perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it'll pick up it won't pick, like it'll pick up jewels that don't have adhesive on the back, but it won't pick up like these little ones that are in a row. And the one thing that I'm missing, which I don't know where it is, I mean, I'm sure it's buried in this mess here somewhere.
Balance, Sarah, balance.
I know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. It is okay. Yes, Kathleen is going to that show.
Shh.
Sherry said CL is coming to Madison in July.
Who's coming to Madison?
CK.
Oh,
She said CL and then she corrected that.
so just a few little random pearls on there. All right, I think I'm happy. So this one truly you guys saw from not prepping at all, except for a little bit in my brain.
Mm.
But I like it.
I do too.
Okay, I'm gonna just crease this from the back. So there we go.
And Kathleen said her first stop is at Brass and Bliss
Oh, good.
to get paper cut products. Yay, thank you.
So anyways, thank you for hanging with me tonight. Thank you for listening to my woes, for being patient with me while I've been, late and postponing and whatever. Oh, speaking of that, the next set of classes, Crafter's Classroom, is March 8th. And then our Fun Time Thursday is after that. So we have a few right in a row because this month is late and next month seems early. So I am going to post just one box like I did this time, where it has both classes on it. I don't have them designed yet. I do have ideas in my mind. I don't have them designed, so I'm probably going to post them without any pictures. So if you feel like, going for a ride and just going with the flow, you can go ahead and order before that. They'll ship like March 3rd to get there by March 8th. And one of my ideas is doing what was it going to be called? One card base, 3 different folds or 3 different designs, because the card base for one of the horizontal banded could be an easel card or another card that you'll have to wait and see. And then I'm not sure, the other one will probably be just A2 cards. So anyways, I will get those posted. They probably won't have pictures, and I'll get those designed, and then we'll get caught up and be on more of a regular schedule. These first 2 months were a little bit weird.
So Cindy Nelson said she signed up for your magic class card in Ekron.
Oh, good.
She said she's seen you do it in demos, but she's going to be really happy to do it with the expert.
Awesome. Yes, it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, it has a magic card in it, and can't even remember exactly what else it has in it, but I know it has a magic card. I think it has a triple tier slider in it too. I think, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. Anyways, thanks for joining me tonight, guys, and we will talk to you later. We'll see you next week, Tuesday and Thursday.
I won't be here on Tuesday.
Oh, my mom won't be here on Tuesday, so it'll be me all by my lonesome. But that's
Maybe
okay.
you'll come.
So, all right. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. See you Tuesday.